Hello guys. First of all, uh, thanks for watching. Like, if you see the video, right, I didn't upload any videos for years. I mean, there was one Destiny montage, like 2 years ago. I did not have a lot of time for this. Like, I think my big montage where I got the followers I have on this channel, a lot of you are still here until now, so that's great. And I'm making this video for you to see. And I just saw that a lot of people are making tier lists, and they're like very like a very good medium to just have something to watch, right? And then learn something maybe. I'm playing on PC now for half a year, and I made it to Eternity in season 0. So that's okay, I guess. Obviously on console I was a way better player. On the other hand, it's like the top 500 in this game is across the whole world, right? It's not just one server, it's not just EU or something. Since in Overwatch on console, where I played for like the first 12 seasons, I think, I peaked at rank 7 in the top 500, and some years after it was like top 500 for each class, right? So for each role. So it wasn't that hard basically to get. You had like 1,500 people in top 500 basically. And that's on every role. And then you had servers for each. So that makes 1.5 in EU, 1.5 in NA, 1.5 in Asia. That's how I imagine it, right? So it was very tough to have top 500 in the first years and seasons of Overwatch, like the original. I got top 500 in Overwatch 2 as well, but didn't play that much. I got it on PC, console and PC when I started playing again. The thing is, I didn't have so much time to play because I became a father as well. My daughter is 2 years old now, and I'm running a business, so I have a lot of work. But this game made me come back now and invest a lot of time playing. So that's how we got Eternity Season 0. I just want to show you real quick. Can you see it? Yeah, so that's current rank, right? But we want the season 0 since the current season is kind of fucked right now. Yeah, there you see it. Like my highest was 4.811 Eternity. I couldn't make it. Like one above all is way too hard. Like because you have PC players since the beginning on all servers in the whole world, right? So I'm very glad with this one here. Also, we have like a team that I originally founded in Halo 5 on Xbox before even Overwatch 1, and it's this one. We participated in the tournament, and we actually got like the where can I see? Oh yeah, the top 128. We lost our last game to get the 64. That's the next step, right? We basically had like a blackout. I don't know. Was absolutely winnable. But yeah, next tournament will be better. Met a lot of cool people, even people from Overwatch 1, from console again. So that's very cool to have them in here, right? So yes, that's basically what I was up to, and like where I'm at now. What's like my expertise for this tier list as well, right? So you have an idea. Right, so now we go ahead and actually do this tier list, right? So there we go. That's just from playing the first week of season 1, just with the buffs, like with knowing the buffs and what I think it's gonna happen. We have the Marvel copy as well, of course. Wait. That's a better look, I think. Well, yeah, there we go. Yeah, so let's go ahead, right? Obviously, I'm a DPS player, so I cannot say so much about other roles, but we just go ahead. We will start. I think we just go with how this like we follow the row, okay? So Adam Warlock, I would see him in like a B tier. I will explain later why. I just think he's very good in like triple support, and also, of course, with Mantis in the duo. But I think in terms of where the other supports are at, it's not possible to get him in A tier. I don't know. Black Panther got nerfs, right? I think he was probably as low S or high A in the season 0. If you had a good Panther, you were like, you had a huge win condition if the enemy team didn't know it and didn't ban it, right? So I think Panther was actually kinda S and now probably low A. If anything happened. I'm not playing Panther myself, so that's bad. Yeah, obviously Widowmaker is gonna be probably the most anticipated opinion from me. Or Black Widow. The same. Yeah, I'm actually starting a Bronze to GM account, like a Smurf account, just to train with her. Because I couldn't play her much, right? Everyone was, from the beginning, everyone was like, it's shit. Like, I played her for like the first 10 hours I played this game. She was the reason why I started this game. And I got MVP every game, but it was quick play, right? And as soon as I hit like Diamond in competitive, it was pretty obvious that it's not like the best hero to play if there's like Hela and stuff, right? So yeah, I basically stopped. I don't know why this hero is so underrated. Because I imagine there's like pro gamers on PC, playing PC for ages, having insane aim. Those people should be capable of carrying games with this hero easily, right? I am just imagining, or that's what I thought. I myself don't have the best aim yet with a mouse. It's only a few months for me, right? I was even changing stuff still, like currently, like last week. So I really have to. I would put her in D tier, but I will do this tier list kind of in a way what's possible with the hero, because we could do a tier list for every single rank then, right? We could say it's a bronze list, so we put her here, obviously. We could say it's a, I don't know, grandmaster list. We could put her like here or here, because you will do a lot of stuff. Like, just the thing is, this hero is so underrated, so people would just go, they would just jump on you because they think it's easy kill, right? That's just how the game is right now, and probably they are going to succeed with the dive on you because it's a new game. Teams are not like randoms. A lot of people are just solo queuing in rank, or maybe a trio, 4-stack duo, I don't know. And it's probably not so coordinated that you can actually block a dive. Or Widow is just not strong enough to just one-shot a diving character, so she is probably going to die against the dive, even if you have good aim. So I'm just putting her in C tier, because I think there's a lot of possibilities with her still. And now she got buffed even, so she has more movement, right? And her 2 stun attacks, I mean the kick and the stun after, you can use them actually on 2 different targets, right? So I think that's kind of niche. So I think there's like possibilities. There's like things you can do with it. Like if you have 2 people diving you and the team is actually helping you, you maybe get 2 kills for free.
Knowing is literally half the battle.
I will show you what I mean real quick.
Bogeys, here they come.
If you kick the first diver, right? Oh my god. That's cringe. He just died to the... Okay, let me deactivate the cooldown. Oh, wait. Where is it? Practice settings. Alright. Let's kill them first. So this does
Widow
not happen
style.
again.
Don't look up.
Double KO!
Okay. So what I mean is, if two people dive here, okay? For example, a Panther and, I don't know, Ninja Girl, Psylocke. You do like this, right? And then you can actually go in the second hero and do that. So you can stun this first, your team is there helping you, you kill them, and then you kill them.
Double
Bites
KO!
the dust.
I saw this working pretty well. I'm just not sure how viable it is on like very high ranks. But if you're a good player, you can go to GM with this hero. I think like it's no problem. I mean it's gonna be tough if you solo queue or something, right? But I think it's possible. So I put it in C tier. There we go, Falk. Obviously he's like, I'd say A tier, high A tier. But then again, I should put it, if you have a coordinated team, he is so good. So yeah, for now, maybe I change something later, right? Cap, I think after the buffs is, I did not play a lot of him. I thought he's gonna be pretty good because I like playing Cap before. Sometimes when you play against Wolverine or something, I might just put Cap in B tier, I think. Then Cloak and Dagger for me after the buffs, pretty much S tier. I mean, actually, let's say A tier. Her healing is very good, but I don't know if they buffed it actually. I only know they buffed the ult, right? And for me personally, I think it's not the biggest buff in the world to go from 3 shadows to 4, like that ult dive thing. I think she's, for now I would put her in A tier. Then Strange, I just put him in S tier because he's the best tank, right? Just with his abilities, like you have the portal, you have the shield, you have like good attack damage, so he has so much going on. Groot, I don't know, that map depending, right? I think Groot is actually really good, like on the maps he's good at. So if you only play him on those maps, like this new Midtown map, I think he's really good at that. Hawkeye, I would just put him on S tier still, just like Hela. I think if you have like very high skill ceiling, that those heroes are still absolutely a must ban. If like on the other team, say it's like the best DPS on Psylocke, or I don't know, let's say the best magic player, and on the other team is like the best Hela player, I still think the Hela is gonna win. So I have to put her here. Iron Fist, I think he's garbage. I don't know. There is this one guy who's like, he's calling himself rank 1 melee guy, I don't know. I matched him 2 times in ranked in the 20 on this hero. I think I lost both games with him on my team. I don't know. I think I played against him once, I think. Don't know if anything happened there. So for me, this character is actually worse than Widowmaker. I don't know. It's just my opinion. Just what I imagine for those heroes being capable at. And then we have Jeff. Jeff is also map depending, right? It's kind of hard. I don't know if I should do this in general or like at their best, just like with Groot. I would say I put Groot lower and put Jeff here, because map depending isn't like making the better in average, like it's averaging out them better, but it's not making them a great character itself, or like maximum viable. It's adding viability to them on those maps. So I see it as a viability thing in general. So we put Jeff on D tier. Just because he's a heal bot and his ult is only good on some maps where you can actually throw people off, right? I don't think that's enough to put him like any higher, I don't know. Just low-key, I hated this character from the beginning. You waste so much time as DPS to kill those clones, right? It's very annoying. It's very annoying. I put him in, I don't know if he got any nerfs. I'm not sure actually. I would put him in A tier right now. Because for triple support, it's the worst character. He's making it work, right? And then if Mantis or Luna are banned, or even Cloak and Dagger now, and you have a good Loki player, he's just gonna use that to copy the other one. So it's bonkers, right? Luna, I see a lot of people still putting her in S tier, and I also think she's probably like if you have good. She has high skill ceiling, just with the freeze, which is harder to hit than Mantis sleep, and her healing. Mantis, I'm just going ahead with Mantis, also S tier, just because of the pure damage she has. Not so much, like she has less healing than Luna, but the sleep is arguably better and easier to hit. You can destroy Panther. You can completely take out Panther with her heal, like if you're good with it, and with your sleep. And you have a little lower heal, so your next, like your second support, or with triple support anyways, it doesn't matter that much. The zero is so good that she has less healing, it's not so bad. And her ultimate, of course. So then we have Magic. There's games where Magic absolutely rolls you, but I cannot tell if it's because of the Magic, or those are just like complete team diff games. Because in like close or in even matches, she feels very killable. So I would put her in A tier as well, because I think she's a good hero, and I think she and Panther are both probably very usable. I don't know how much people agree with that, but I would put Magneto in S tier. Since Punisher is kind of like meta, if I can say that, at least in my games. I don't know, there's always a Punisher. And you need Magneto to counter him, right? But I mean, it's very good to play Magneto to counter him. Also, I see Magneto used more than Strange a solo tank, like a lot of times. So I think we should just put them both on the same tier. The character itself is probably a little worse than Strange, but in terms of what is going on in the season with the meta and stuff, I think he's just as viable as Strange. Then Moon Knight, after his ult buff, he has become a menace as well, I think. I would put him in A tier, I see him a lot. Namor, absolutely S tier. He was, there we go again with the averaging out. He has a lot of added usability, which against flanking characters, like Spider-Man and stuff. But it also averages out, again, if you don't have a Luna, because he will not be as good after that. So there's a lot of differences, right? But this character is so good without Luna still. That with Luna it's just so much better, but it's S tier anyways, I think. Penny, I hate this character as well. I put her in B tier. I see people absolutely stomping with this hero, or absolutely sucking. Also kind of dependent on some maps. So I see her like as the same as good. I think like in both of these heroes could absolutely kill your whole team or absolutely throw. So for me there's just same tier, bro. Psylocke. Probably also still S tier. I mean, you went for squishy targets anyway with your ult, right? So I don't think the nerf was actually too bad. I don't think it's like the worst. I put Punisher in A tier, because I think he is very killable and diveable and counterable. On the other hand, he's not. He's absolutely wrecking you if the player is actually really good and you have like a Rocket and all that shit. Which Rocket is apparently absolutely S tier this season, in terms of his win rate in the higher comp lobbies, right? And with his healing buff, like the fact that you have the res on every team fight, it's basically like the current Mercy, where you can only res one person. Or was it sometime before, when there was only 1 rest for Mercy. I don't know anymore. So you have like more healing, you have a rest every minute, which can like lead to if let's say your best player on the team dies, and the enemy team had to have put so much effort into killing that guy, and he just gets rest. Your team is not gonna even get in the position now to lose the point or whatever, right? So that's very good. And damage boost, it's kind of, I mean, it's just kind of an ability to make the other team use ults or just play back. People say it's like a terrible ult, but it's okay, I guess. Like, he is just S tier, I think, because of triple support meta. Because you can still have 2 ults to like outlive everything, plus his res. Or you play like Adam Warlock and have a full team res, right? I think those 2 are kind of, I think I wouldn't play both of them, I don't know. Scarlet Witch. Yeah, I don't know. I think I have to change something here. I think those heroes are actually like bottom tier usable. She's not. I think she's not. I don't know. Spider-Man. I think a good Spider-Man is pretty hard to kill, dude. Like, it's tough, bro. It's tough. Yeah. I put him in B tier. I put him in B tier because I love playing against Spider-Man if Namor is not banned. If there's a Spider-Man, a Panther, a Magic, you just go Namor, bro. And you have a fun time. But if not, he can be such a menace, but there is so little good players with him. That's the thing now again, right? You have to like see the average of the whole thing. If there's like 2 or 3 good players with this hero who will wreck your lobby, and the rest is dog shit, I don't know if you can put him in S tier, you know? That would be a player-specific ranking then, I don't know. Squirrel Girl. She got buffed. Like she was so good before, people just didn't think about it or didn't want to play her or just thought she's terrible. She was so strong before, I played her like once, got a whole team kill, double tap, direct hitting every person. Imagine like Junkrat with this kind of precision. It's disgusting. And then her ult was the only bad thing. And this ult is good now. So I have to put her A tier, actually. Like maybe even S tier. She's probably S tier. It's way too early to say that. The thing is, you can kind of counter her with like flying characters, right? That's the thing now with flying characters. I think since Bucky got buffed, Punisher got buffed, Star-Lord exists, and you're depending kind of Hulk, I think Iron Man is only B tier anymore. I don't think he's like kind of A or S tier anymore. And then we come to Star-Lord, I think he's probably still... You can actually carry games with Star-Lord, and I think he would still be like one of the best heroes. I would put very high A tier, because I think if you're not like actually cracked on him, there is better options, like Storm, which is S tier now with all of her buffs, right? I'm playing Storm currently because she's so strong. I wanted to play her before, but I have kind of that habit. If something is the meta and everyone wants to play it, I kind of don't want to play with it anymore. So I don't know. And she's kind of random with all the damage. I don't know. You can time it, right? But if there's more people in the damage with your E ability in the damage radius, I don't know if you can control who is gonna get shot. But it's good. It's very good. 4 got buffed. At least his ult. But I think the ult is still... I mean, I always thought you just walk out of the 4 ult, right? I mean, people say he's not gonna get taken out of his ult animation. I never even needed that, I just walked out. So for me, 4 he was probably C tier before and he's like B tier now. There is cracked 4 players who would put him in S tier, of course. You know, I have to decide for this tier list, right? So I just think there's better options. Venom, same thing. He got buffed. His ult can actually kill stuff now, from what I have seen. But I'm not too sure if he's actually on par with like Hulk. So I put him in B tier. I should have probably put another tier in here, but I just used the absolute standard thing. This is the first time I'm doing this, right? So I'm feeling pretty good with that. Yeah. Now, let me see. It's very not enough spots here. I have so much in S tier, I kinda don't like that. Let me see. I think we can put Invincible Girl, Susan Storm. I think she's probably A tier. A lot of people say S tier. I just have not seen enough yet to make me think she's better than Mantis or Luna. The only good thing is her like her boop or pull ability, right? It's so strong. On the other hand, you have stunts on those two. And basically also game-saving ultimates. But she has like the most damage. I would think all three of them could be on the same level. But for now, I just put her in A tier. Yeah. Reed, I saw a lot of people popping off like with him on my last few games I played, but I also saw a lot of people absolutely throwing or getting destroyed. It's kind of a how much do the enemy team shoot and actually coordinate attack, right? I don't know, like focus targeting, because there's like windows where you can just get burned. So I put him in B tier for now as well. Bucky and Wolverine are the last two for now, which is crazy because both of them are very, very strong. The thing is, I myself have not played a lot of Bucky yet. I just had no interest in playing this character so far. But he is actually probably S tier now after that, like from what I have seen. What's possible with him? Also, Wolverine could be in S tier in terms of he was like S tier last season in the highest ranks because he was like the only real tank buster or like getting out of position. But also that's possible, kind of possible now with Susan. So I just don't. I would kind of put them in S tier, but I think both of them are kind of counterable. It's hard to say. I will make this one decision that I will put Bucky in S tier and Wolverine in B tier. Like that's gonna be my one decision to split them up. Because Bucky has like a kind of skill ceiling that's different from Wolverine. If you keep headshotting and stuff, right, you have damage output, you have capabilities that you just don't have with Wolverine. You have the other capabilities with him. Good positioning, good engages, taking the tank out and stuff. But he's still like kind of team depending and limited. So I will make the decision to get Bucky S and Wolverine A tier. Because I don't see so many people in S tier. Yeah. For those two coming up, I can imagine the thing probably if he's kind of in a high category, what you could imagine, right? He will probably play a role in the upper half here. Also, another flying character, and I don't see them making him worse than like Iron Man. or Star-Lord or Storm, I don't know. So I think they will both be participating in like the SA and B tier. Maybe next time we do 6 steps, so this is not so stacked. But the thing is, most of the heroes are actually usable, right? And that's maybe just my 2 cents for. You could also make this decision, right? But I don't want to make this decision. Like I think there's more possible with this hero. So yeah, we just keep it like that for now. Yeah, and I want to thank you very much for watching. This was like a longer video now. I was talking a lot. I think everything worked fine. I got this new mic, and this is the first time listening to the sound quality in a full-length video for me as well now. So I hope you're all satisfied. I hope this is good. And yeah, if you have any questions, if you want to ask some personal stuff about the last 2 years since Destiny, 7 years since the last Overwatch video, it's crazy. I was basically a kid back then, right? You can like, it's crazy. So I didn't have like, of course, the money, and I didn't have like just the time. Like I had more time, of course, right? But I just didn't have like the capabilities to start something with like all the attention from those solo Kisa montages. So I'm just glad that I maybe have some people watching now. We are just here to chill, doing fun stuff, right? I really wanted to do this now. I'm just enjoying my Marvel Rivals time right now, so I'm like kind of trying to do stuff like this. Maybe a montage as well. I'm working on that. I didn't see a lot of montage at the moment for Marvel Rivals, even though we are already after the beta in season 0. So yeah, we will see how this goes, right? So thank you for your time and watching this video. And yeah, I will be glad about feedback, and see you later, boys and girls. Bye bye.